So here is a tile. It's very nice. This one, Ryan, he chose it. Looks so nice. And my mom loves it.
เอาแบบนี้ชอบไหม
แม่ชอบไหม
ไอ้ยังชอบน้องนี่ชอบ
So it's now 24 hours later, and there's been some big progress made on the build. So let's go and take a look. It's been quite a community effort, to be honest. Everybody's come together and chipped in to make this happen. And that's the benefit of community. Something that we lost a lot in the West. Everybody's on their own, you know what I mean? Whereas here, we've got a community working behind something. In Thai, we say gong tap mot. Gong tap mot. It means army of ants. And the Thais say an army of ants is better than an individual ant to get things done. Gong tap mot. I don't know if my pronunciation is perfect on that one. Kun chopไหมครับยาย She said that the tiles are very beautiful. ผมเลือกเอง My loon. She said the tiles are not slippy. I said that I chose them for the room. You see, they've now put some gravel down here, which is much better. And she set up a kitchen area, and they've cleaned the whole zone up, and all the pots and pans cleared up here. So let's go and have a look. Very fast. So they put a door frame in here. Kun Lung tam ร็วมาก So I said he does it very fast. And there he is, putting the ceiling in. I was saying to Damo that this main channel actually has really become a construction channel. From putting the bamboo huts in, to building the kitchen, to building the cottage, to building the small villa, to now renovating this. It is become a building channel, and the next job I think for them is to do a bit of rendering and to put the floor tiles down. But you can see this room's going to be quite nice, and it's a good size too for both Yai and Taja. We call him Taja, Damo's dad. So the place is looking really nice now, and as I said, it's been a community effort. This is Damo's family that are builders as well. Of course they're charging a price, but it's discounted for us, and each person does their own little bit. I think you'll remember the tile that we went to choose, and that Damo's mum said that she really likes. So I think that'll brighten up the room as well. It's a nice colour, and it was quite cheap, to be honest, guys. It wasn't exactly breaking the bank. I think for the whole lot, for the whole tiling, for that whole indoor space, it was around 3,000 baht, and that includes all of the, do they call it grouting or whatever's in the middle. Yai has not started her little kitchen in here yet. Still got the cupboards to move out, but it'll make a nice little kitchen in here. I think probably have to get rid of that big curtain though, because if there ever was a fire hazard, that is a fire hazard. In fact, this whole thing is a fire hazard. You see all the wood, but it's Thai style, guys. Yai's still using her old style washing machine. So they want to put all the pots and stuff inside to protect from the dogs and the chicken, but the cooker will stay out here. So that's less of a fire hazard. A mini bar for cocktails. She says we're doing a mini bar for the kids, for them to eat. Some chairs. So a mini bar here where they can sit and they can eat. Yai can just prepare them some food easily, stick it on there. Yeah, it's looking all coming together, very organised now, guys. So I think there will undoubtedly be some extra stuff we need to put in here, some lighting, make it nice for him. I mean, this is the place where, in a way, I don't know how best to describe it, but they'll live and die in this place. Yai's going to go in there with him, and this is the last room that they're going to stay in, so we want to make it nice for them and comfortable, of course. So Damo's sister is going to add an aircon in there as well. And if you'd like to support this project in any small way, and you enjoy what we do on this channel, and you're in the market for a VPN, do use my link below. It's for Surfshark VPN. That's going to protect your privacy online But more than that, it's going to give you access to Netflix libraries from all around the world. So if you're bored of your library at home, simply change the location in the top right hand corner and access whole new libraries from all around the world and increase your viewing variety. Also, Surfshark can help you avoid price discrimination. So sometimes when we look for prices for things like flights, hotels and accommodation online, they can be different depending on where we search from. Change your location in the top right hand corner and make sure that you are not being discriminated against based on your location. And so Surfshark are giving me a special discount to give to you. It's going to get you 4 months extra free. It's in my link in the description and the pinned comment. Go to www.surfshark.deals/bamboo and that's going to get you that exclusive offer. Also, it's a money back guarantee, so if it doesn't work out for you, you get your money back. And in some small way, by doing that, you're supporting the projects that we do here on the farm and supporting the community which you see on screen and which we live at the people that we live amongst here. So thank you for doing that. So here we fast forward to day 5 and Kunlung is doing the tiles in here. On this channel you've seen him do something very similar many times. He sets up his string and then lays the tiles. They put the concrete on a little bit thick at the bottom. And we've never had a problem with our tiling in the kitchen. Some people said, oh, you got to use a special adhesive or something, but we've never had a problem with it. His technique seems to be fine. And so overall the room is looking much fresher and brighter. It's going to be a comfortable place for him to be. Dom. So she's just boiling these nuts here. She's always got something on the go, guys. Yeah. And so we've also decided to start, well, it's not really start a new project, but a kind of renovate an old project. Some people will remember when we built the pig area over here, and through the rainy season, through a hot season, rainy season, and with having pigs in it, it's become kind of dilapidated and it's just become quite old and obviously muddy and full of pig crap, which the pigs enjoy. But these pigs are going to be going, so Rupert is going to be picked up very soon from a breeder that's going to be breeding these two, and then the plan is to renovate this whole thing, fill it with some soil inside, repaint it, put wire mesh all around the outsides here, perhaps some new gates if Kung Lung has any ideas of what we could do, and then we will be using it for the birds. So this is where the turkeys are going to be, the chickens. I think we'll plant some banana trees inside it as well and just get it looking really nice again, and also being like a far more practical, functional bird area. Also, I need to get some electricity over here because that's how you do the jet wash without having to pull the extension cord out every time. So we'll have to put some plugs in, and then we'll also have to bring some water over. So that's just going to come from here, from this side, bring the water and plug over and give it a whole new life. I think it's going to look fantastic when we finish. Right now it's a bit of a mess, but when we're done I think it's going to look very nice. Morning all, and there's a few things going on today. We have Damo's dad coming back from the hospital and moving into his new room that we've been renovating, and also He now is obviously not able to look after the buffaloes, which is something that he did, and Yai cannot do it. Oh, Hugo's making a run for it over there. He's making a run. Yai had to chase him. There he is. Look at it. Oh, he's no fear, this kid, at all. No fear. So what's happening with the buffalo, babe? The buffalo.
We're gonna sell the buffalo. This is the first time that we sell them, like all of them. We're not gonna have them anymore because my dad not be able to take care of animals anymore, and also buffalo we cannot just keep it here and then look after them like this. They need to go walk, in the right field. But this year, they're not gonna be able to stay in the right field. And then, my mom also have like a full time take care of my dad, and we don't have time to do this because it's difficult to take care to.
And the buffalo like family, right?
Yeah, it's like family. It stay with us like 100 years. Always have buffalo in our life, from generation to generation. But this time, because it eat a lot, and it's difficult to take care.
And what about the money you're getting for them? Not good money, huh?
Yeah, this actually the like a farming money from the farming, like cow and buffalo. This year is really bad. Normally we can sell like one buffalo we can sell like 40,000-50,000 baht. But this year, this market, we can only get like all of them. All of them we have to sell like 50,000 baht, something like that.
Yeah, so somebody else is taking care of the cows, and then they keep the babies, right? So they keep the babies. The deal is somebody takes care of them, and then they keep the babies. The buffalo are all going to be going, which is going to free up some of Yai's time. Her mother will continue to do the pigs a little bit, but we really don't want too many animals, especially as the parents are getting older. And it'd be sad to see these guys go. They've been part of the vlog. They've been part of the family for a very long time. They're seen as part of the family. They're not eaten here. They're just kind of bred for a new baby buffalo. And as Damo said, only 50,000 baht for 4 buffalo is not a lot. Back in the day, they're getting 50,000 baht each one. So it's not so great now, the farming prices. It differs across Thailand, of course, but I'm not sure what other provinces are like. But at the moment, this province is no good for selling the buffalo. And so with Damo's dad coming back home now, we've come to a little furniture store. What did Damo just say to me then?
Stay in the car.
Why? Why you want me to stay in the car?
Because when they see Farang, they're gonna give me a high price.
So she thinks that if they see me, they're gonna give a high price. But I'm not staying in the car. I'm gonna show these guys around. Come on, let's go. Okay, you buy time, go on. Is it discrimination, guys, that if my wife thinks that these random people will give a higher price if they see a foreigner? She doesn't know that for sure as well, so we can't say for sure that that's what will happen. Cute little kid's desk, a couple of bikes, and I think Damo is just getting a shelf here to store like her dad's medicines and things like that. The room is just about complete now, with the hospital bed in it and whatnot. So you got some cupboards here. It is more expensive in these shops that you walk into, obviously, than purchasing online. But then there's the waiting time and then the shipping and supporting local, of course, which I talk about quite a lot on this channel. This one's 2,900 baht for the big one here. Very Thai style. Always got these funky images on the front. And this will be the final thing for her dad's room. It is required, apart from the air conditioning. But because it's the cold season now, the plan for the air conditioning is actually to go in later, just before the hot season. Right now, you don't need air conditioning. It is cool enough, especially in the night times. And so her sister plans to put that in before the hot season. Let's go and take a look. Obviously the outside has been done here, and Yai's kitchen has been done, so the chickens and the dogs can't get in. She's keeping the kitchen here now, she decided, outside, which is probably better. And this is the room. And this is Otis eating some sour cola things. Have you give some to your friend too? Yep. So in here you've got a bed for someone to take care of him, for the other kids. And then this is a hospital bed, and which is borrowed from the local hospital, as I mentioned before. Is that good? How many of those you had? Please give your friends one each too. Give new one. Already, yeah? Okay. Okay then. So this is this special bed. It has this kind of air bed for support. It's hooked up to this little machine under there. So apparently this is good for his support and whatnot. I think he's going to need aircon in here when the weather changes, and they will put the aircon in. There's still a few more things to come, like a table and that little cupboard that we just saw to keep stuff in, like his medications and things like that. And so I think overall it's a comfortable space, much better than what was available before. And actually he's just arrived now. So here he is. I believe he's here with Damo's brother and sister. Before, there would have been only the upstairs of this house for him to go, the upstairs of her sister from Germany's house, which is over there, and it just wouldn't work. With Uncle Monkey, he ended up going up there, and that's where he passed away actually, in this house. But to care for him, everybody had to go up and down the stairs, so this is a much more convenient solution to have this downstairs room. I did receive a few comments on this series like, oh, here we go, YouTuber filming this stuff, where's the GoFundMe, this kind of thing. You might have a look around my channel. There is no GoFundMe. I haven't set up a GoFundMe for this situation. In fact, I've never set up a GoFundMe on this channel since I've had it for four years. We care for ourselves as a community, as we've got our brother carrying him in here, and not only that, his hospital bills were covered by the local system, and all of us came together as a family to build this room and to kit out the room ready for him. And so there's been no need for any GoFundMe. We vlog our lives, the good days and the bad days, and this is I guess this is a good day actually, that he's come home and he's still he's still here with us, and he's going to have his own space here. So I think he needs to eat a lot. He's a little bit emaciated, so I think he's going to need to eat, and the space is ready for him. We'll keep you updated on this story. We got family members, local neighbours and family members come around. Everyone's come to check in on him. This is the community, guys. This is the community in rural Thailand. The community is important. And so he remembers Al, and he remembers these girls here. So she's like, don't drink any more rice whiskey, but I don't think there's much chance of that. I think the rice whiskey drinking days are over. Sometimes it takes like this. I've seen a number of cases play out, including in my own life with people that are close to me, where you kind of get a warning with the drinking. The drinking kind of warns you. You either have some kind of medical emergency, some kind of breakdown, and you get a kind of chance. And then if you can continue to drink after having that chance, something much worse comes along. And I've seen that play out in many scenarios, not just in terms of having a stroke, but in terms of having psychotic breaks or having serious liver damage or something like that. I know that I heeded my warning quite young, 8 years ago, but the rice whiskey is a whole different animal. So we're going to keep you updated on this story anyway, and We'll be moving him in, getting him comfortable, and this will be like certainly be a family job to take care of him. Also, in regard to the buffalo, the people that made the offer for all 4 buffalo for 50,000 baht, they came back and said, 45,000 baht, of which Yai accepted. But then they came back again and said 35,000 baht, and she's not going to accept that. It's just not enough for the buffalo. So the offer just kept getting reduced, and they're not going to accept that for the buffalo. They might as well keep them for now. There's no rush to sell them. They're actually okay here this time of year. They don't need to be in the rice field. There's enough grass to eat in this area. You can see this has all been planted in the back as well. There's that special buffalo grass that they eat. So for now, there is no rush, and maybe we'll get a serious offer down the line for all 4 buffalo. As I said, back in the day, these buffalo used to go for 40,000-50,000 baht each, and now only 45,000 baht for 4, and 35,000. No, it's not worth it.
อีโก้